Fellow Bouzouki's, hello and welcome to the second part of our video series. On this video, we will show you all the major scales, their corresponding chords, and a series of exercises that would help you become more familiar with them. Please take your time learning them and proceed to the next one only after you feel that you have learned the previous one. We will now begin with the most popular major scales. As we have said on the first videotape, a major scale is determined by the distance between the first and the third notes as you ascend the scale. We will show you all scales in the key of D, where you will notice that in all cases the third note is the F sharp, the distance of which is 4 semitones from the D note being the tonic. Leonidas will demonstrate the scale being played on the D string, then he will show you the scale again on the D and A string. Thirdly, he'll show to you on D, A and F. And finally, he will show to you on all 4 strings in 3 different octaves. In order for you to grasp the pattern of each scale, and in order for you to become fluent with them, we will continue with a complex exercise. In addition, we will show you certain distinct techniques on how you could play with pulsation or palmus as they're known, and also with triplets or trija, which are a necessary characteristic to every bouzoukiist that's a professional. After this, you will see the most common corresponding chords for each one of the scales with a chord analysis, and finally we will learn to close each scale in different positions of the bouzouki, or the finale as is otherwise known. As you may have realized by now, we will be very analytical with, and we will use the same teaching pattern for each one of the scales shown on tape 2 and then on tape 3, which would be the minor scales on that tape. Please accept this material and don't let it intimidate you. It is a process that all professional bouzoukists have to go through. If they can learn it, so can you. Be patient and be persistent. Don't rush to learn the next scale until you have fluently mastered the one you're working on. Your goal is to learn all scales in all keys with their chords. Accept the fact that you are on your way to becoming a professional bouzoukiist, and once you learn properly, it will stay with you for the rest of your life. So take your time learning them. As a final suggestion, I would advise you to schedule your practice sessions and stick to your schedule. Strive to produce clear, crisp, and loud notes while you're practicing. Speed is less important than clarity. While you're progressing on your scales, don't forget, however, to continue repeating all the exercises contained in our first video. This is, of course, a lifelong commitment. Practice, practice, practice. Now, if you have done your warm-ups, if your bouzouki is tuned, if you have your metronome in place, and if you are sitting in front of a mirror, let's begin with our first scale being the rast or the catharo maggiore.
sharp minor, G major, A major, and B minor, D major. E minor. F sharp minor. G major.